Hey y'all, Caitlin here with Entertainment Austin, and we're celebrating the Austin Film Society's 30-year anniversary. In just a few moments, some of Hollywood's biggest stars are going to be walking this carpet. Come check it out. We spoke with quite a few students on campus today about their student loan debt. And the commonality amongst most of them was not necessarily them not knowing they had the loans, but how much they were. Family, friends, and supporters of Rodney Reed sat inside this courtroom today awaiting the decision from Judge Doug Shaver. If you have a tip you'd like to submit anonymously, Crime Stoppers recommends you download P3 Tips, an app that's available for free on your mobile device. In the U.S., student borrowers have taken out loans amounting to $1.3 trillion. That's right, trillion. Many Texas State students acknowledge they're carrying their share of it. We spoke with quite a few students on campus today about their student loan debt. And the commonality amongst most of them was not necessarily them not knowing they had the loans, but how much they were. Do you know how much debt you have?
I need to go back and look, but it's somewhere upwards of at least 25,000.
Raymond DeLeon is a grad student, and he has some advice for his fellow Bobcats.
Know not to take all of the money just because they offer it to you. And if you do take it, don't waste it all on junk, because you have to pay that money back eventually.
Texas State University initiated a new grant program this year called CAFE. CAFE stands for Career and Financial Education. It is geared towards helping students transition from school to the workforce. Christine Wright is a program specialist for CAFE. She says many students have reason to be concerned about the debt they are amassing.
They're aware that they don't know what they should know. Which is amazing to me because at least they want to know, the majority of them.
But not every Bobcat is graduating with a hefty bill. Some students found other ways to cover the cost.
I had the Hazelwood, so I'm really lucky in that respect.
My parents, when I was very young, started paying into Texas Tomorrow Fund.
I'm blessed and my parents helped me out quite a bit.
The burden of carrying thousands of dollars in debt affects some differently.
It is very overwhelming and stressful because you know, it gives the person more pressure to do well in school.
Honestly, I have put it in the back of my mind and I haven't been thinking about it.
Senior Marvin Henderson says he has a plan for after college.
I want to be an opera director or a main Broadway director.
Okay, so you want to end up in New York City?
Eventually that's the goal.
Regardless of the amount, the post-graduation plan rings a familiar tune for most.
I plan on paying back after I graduate. I guess like everyone else is, just working, making money.
For Bobcat Update, I'm Caitlin McDermott. The Hays County Commissioners Court proclaimed October 17th as Crime Stoppers Awareness Day. The court acknowledged the dedicated service of the organization to prevent crime and bring criminals to justice. In the 35 years Crime Stoppers has been active in Hays County, tips have led to 624 suspects arrested, 747 cases solved, and close to $12.5 million of narcotics seized. We asked some Texas State students about the idea of using Crime Stoppers to report crimes.
A student in my class yesterday actually brought up the whole tip line and everything, that you can call that, and I thought it was like really cool.
Safer actually, because now I know there's somebody to call to actually do something about it.
Hays County Deputy Mike Wood says Crime Stoppers plays an important role.
I'll give you a good example. Recently they've had a couple of assaults with somebody dressed up like a clown. If somebody with the university knows who that person is, they can call Crime Stoppers or send us, go to our website and send us an anonymous tip.
If you have a tip you'd like to submit anonymously, Crime Stoppers recommends you download P3 Tips, an app that's available for free on your mobile device. And as always, if you see something, say something. For Bobcat Update, I'm Caitlin McDermott. Deputies from Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office say Taylor's body was dragged 500 feet before the bus stopped because the driver said the air brakes weren't working. Investigators say the failed air brakes could be a result of the collision with her body. Taylor attended a large Halloween party Friday night that was held by fraternities Pi Kappa Alpha and Alpha Tau Omega. Tonight is Game 7 of the 2016 World Series between the Chicago Cubs and Cleveland Indians. The two will face off at the Progressive Field in Cleveland, but only one team will leave as world champions. Tickets for the game have gone for thousands of dollars. The Indians haven't won the series in 68 years, while the Cubs haven't taken home the trophy in 108. For at least one tortured fan base, that streak ends tonight. brought millions of smiles to your audiences. Why do you think it is so important for people just to laugh?
Oh, it sounds like a cliche, but it's absolutely true. Laughter is healing. And, you know, and I get letters from people who say that sometime when they felt down and, you know, sad or something, and they watched our show, that we made them feel better. And that's the nicest compliment anybody can get in this profession.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, I think it's safe to say we had an awesome time tonight. Make sure you tune in next time to Entertainment Austin.